Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ray Lambiase, and this first song is about a boxer who learned outside the ring that love is always worth fighting for. No, she lied. She didn't know. Kid Bayonne got out and was heading home. She pulled her bags off the grocery line, got to her car and wished that she could turn back time. 15 months, 15 rounds, more or less the same. Kid Bayonne stayed on his feet, fighting for his name, fighting for his name. See, it was after work, and she was out with friends. But when her ex turned up and came at her again, he spun her round, his fists in the air. But one punch, Kid put him down into intensive care. 15 months, 15 rounds, more or less the same. Kid Bayonne stayed on his feet, fighting for his name, fighting for his name. Kid climbed into the ring, bracing for the blows that he knew every battle brings. But then love hit him like a train he tried outrunning, and he staggered to his corner like he never saw it coming. Parked nearby and grabbed the milk and bread, walked up to her door and saw a kid on her steps, arm in arm, her head on his shoulder. They sat like that for hours, watch the night grow colder. 15 months, 15 rounds, more or less the same. Kid Bayonne stayed on his feet, fighting for his name, fighting for his name. Fighting for his name. I think most folks can relate to this next song. The title kind of says it all. A good time for a bad idea. to call it a night. Don't go home, he cries, but don't stay here. It's a good time for a bad idea. Honey, you're looking good, yeah, you're looking fine. And if you're wondering what's on my mind, grab your coat and I'll make it clear. It's a good time for a bad idea. Let's go crazy, let's get down and leave a mark all over town. Start some trouble that they won't forget. Raise a ruckus that we'll regret. Take my hand, walk out this door, and be someone you've never been before. Things ain't always quite like they appear. It's a good time for a bad idea. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. It's a real good time for a bad idea. Let's go crazy, let's get loud, and do some things won't make us proud. Start some trouble that they won't forget. Raise a ruckus that we'll regret. And in the morning when that sun is high, now don't be looking for a kiss goodbye, 'cause with the break of dawn I'll disappear. It's a good time for a bad idea. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. It's a real good time for a bad idea. A good time for a bad idea. Well, I wanted to kind of try throw in a children's song right about now. I, at one point in time, thought I might try to write a children's album. But it was hard. It's hard to write children's songs. I did get this one out. And it's called The Dragon in My Wagon. Well, there's a dragon in my wagon, and I pull him along. He smiles all the while, he sings a fiery song. Most folks just ignore us, but I jump in on the chorus, and I'm happy that he's happy, because I'm happy too. There's a dragon in my wagon, I take him everywhere. He whistles while we wander, like he doesn't have a care. The sidewalks look enormous, like an ocean waiting for us. I'm happy that he's happy, because I'm happy too. And if you're wondering how I know, or if you think I'm bragging, anytime you take a look, you'll see that his tail is wagging. There's a dragon in my wagon, and he dances on the ride. I hear his toes start tapping, His head moves side to side, and when his shoulders bobble, the wagon rocks and wobbles. And I'm happy that he's happy, because I'm happy too. And if you're wondering how I know, or if you think I'm bragging, anytime you take a look, you'll see that his tail is wagging. There's a dragon in my wagon, and we roll through the town. There's nothing like a best friend to help you get around. And when my bedtime's calling and fast asleep he's falling, I'm happy that he's happy, because I'm happy too. Yeah, I'm happy that he's happy, because I'm happy too. This is the title cut off my second CD called 20 Lies. And you can actually go to my website, raylambiase.com, and listen to all 4 of my CDs in their entirety at your leisure. You can even hit the lyrics tab and read along if you like. This one's called 20 Lies. Her heart jumped like a rocket ship when he first leaned into her lips. Yeah, she knew then she'd never leave his side. Yeah, she was shot into the air 1,000 miles away from there. He swore he'd love her till the day he died. She asked him once, she asked him twice, she must have asked him 20 times, but he looked straight into her eyes, but all she got was 20 lies. He told her that he had to stop. He went inside to make the drop, but shot him dead and took the cash instead. Then he raced back across the floor and found her standing in the door, frozen in a pool of fear and dread. She asked him who, she asked him why, she must have asked him 20 times. He looked straight into her eyes, but all she got was 20 lies. She got 20 lies. 20 lies. He promised it would be okay. He threw the gun into the bay, but they were cornered at the break of dawn. Handcuffed in a separate booth, they tried to make him tell the truth, but he would only say that they had it wrong. So they asked him who, they asked him why, they must have asked him 20 times. He looked straight into their eyes and gave her up with 20 lies. Yeah, with 20 lies. With 20 lies. They laid out everything he said, and they warned her she could end up dead. All they need to know is what went down. The ceiling rose, her breathing fell, the room spun like a carousel, she saw her heart in pieces on the ground. So they asked her once, they asked her twice, they must have asked her 20 times. All she did was close her eyes and agree to 20 lies. Yeah, to 20 lies. To 20 lies. To 20 lies. 20 lies. Love is careless, and love is blind, and love is hard in desperate times. And it hurts the most before it dies, and all it takes is 20 lies. I'd like to play a brand new song for you. It's a love story. It's called I Need You. There's a bird high in the tree that sings the harmony to a song that only you can hear, that only you can hear, only you can hear. There's a secret time has missed, held tightly in my fist, a map that leads where only you can go, where only you can go, only you can go. I need you more than you need me. I need you more than you need me. There's an echo from the cliff, the voice of loneliness, a wildfire only you can feel, that only you can feel, only you can feel. I need you more than you need me. I need you more than you need me. You can say it isn't so, you love me more than I will know. Then tell me now and I'll believe it's true, 'cause I need you. There's a dying of the day that gives each night away, a final spark that only you can see, that only you can see, only you can see. Yeah, I need you more than you need me. I need you more than you need me. You can say you feel the same, cross your heart to make that claim, then tell me now and I'll believe it's true. 'Cause I need you. I need you. I need you more than you need me. I need you. I've got another new song. This one's about a man who seems to always be walking around with a cloud over his head. It's called That Kind of Fool. Well, she had a body only youth can build. I'm nearsighted and over the hill, but she caught my eye like a star in the sky. She smiled once, I smiled twice. Too late now for your advice. Can't go to school to be that kind of fool. She took my wallet and she took my rings. She took my watch, ran out of things, left me what God started me with. All I can say is this: I'm just a man with a mark on his back, a train wreck heading for a broken track. Can't go to school, that kind of fool. My Uncle Harold was a prince of a man. He said you should live like a king if you can. He cut me in for my piece of the pie. He sold me on the American dream, put my money in a Ponzi scheme. Can't go to school to be that kind of fool. Well, I lost my house and I sold the car, but Uncle Harold's out of living large. I catch some Z's in the back of the bus, but that don't help me much, 'cause I'm just a man with a mark on his back, a train wreck heading for a broken track. Can't go to school to be that kind of fool. My cousin said he needed help with a chore. We pulled around to the back of the store. A man stood up on the edge of a truck. We packed the car and paid in cash. Then sirens howled and red lights flash. Can't go to school to be that kind of fool. Well, I tried to run, but I tripped and fell. My cousin drove off like a bat out of hell. They found me in the alley nearby, reaching for the sky, 'cause I'm just a man with a mark on his back, a train wreck heading for a broken track. Can't go to school to be that kind of fool. Well, it could be worse. I'm still alive and eating well the next 3 to 5. They asked my plea when the charges were read, and you know what I said: Judge, I'm just a man with a mark on his back, a train wreck heading for a broken track. Can't go to school to be that kind of fool. No, you can't go to school to be that kind of fool. You can't go to school to be that kind of fool. This next song is about hope. Hope is the one thing no one can take away from you. You've got to give that up yourself, and try not to do that, especially in these trying times. The sun climbs higher and the ground gets dry. A world of faces turn up to the sky and lift their voices off the dying earth to ask the heavens for a sign of rebirth. Waiting for the rain, waiting for the rain, just waiting for the rain of love. And build your houses on the highest hill and try and save yourself. I don't think that you will, 'cause nothing crumbles with the speed of hate. As water rushes through the narrowest gate, waiting for the rain, waiting for the rain, just waiting for the rain of love. I'm waiting for the rain to fall on me, and I'm waiting for the clouds to fill with sympathy. And build the churches every shape and every size, but a heart left empty will be left behind. 'Cause kindness doesn't need a name or a face, and there are no borderlines to a state of grace. Waiting for the rain, waiting for the rain, just waiting for the rain of love. I'm waiting for the rain to fall on me, and I'm waiting for the clouds to fill with sympathy. Now the moon sinks lower and the night gets long. The hopelessness divides the weak from the strong. So lift each other, and in the rising tide, both the brave and the fallen will arrive side by side. Waiting for the rain, waiting for the rain, just waiting for the rain of love. I'm just waiting, waiting for the rain. Waiting for the rain. Many years back, I taught myself to play the guitar like a lot of people, listening to records. And the first two songs I learned to play on the guitar were Bob Dylan's Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. And less predictably, Mississippi John Hurt's Ain't No Tellin'. And I'm pretty sure the third song might have been Robert Johnson's From 4 Till 8. I tell you this because this next song, all these years later, is kind of like a little tip of the cap, a little bit of a thank you to those great blues guitarists who taught me a little something about the guitar. This one's called Baby, Why You Helpin' Me? Mississippi late last night. You were waiting up to start a fight. I guess there'll be no kissing. You weren't missing me. Yeah, I was born to sing the blues, but baby, why you helping me? I had a little bit of business across the Georgia line. Still I made it back in record time. But it ain't my peaches you're reaching for, I see. Yeah, I was born to sing the blues, but baby, why you helping me? If you were talking about going walking with some dandy down the street, well, get your head straight before it's too late, and I pick up my feet. Louisiana's where I ought to go. They got a juke joint outside East Monroe. Women and whiskey, a risky recipe. Yeah, I was born to sing the blues, but baby, why you helping me? Thinking about going drinking with some dandy on the town, put your money where your mouth is, honey, and don't come back around. Yeah, I'm putting on my Monday morning shoes, heading off again to pay my dues. When trouble hits me, it fits me to a T. Yeah, I was born to sing the blues, but baby, why you helping me? I was born to sing the blues, but baby, why you helping me? Towards the middle of the 19th century, a lot of copper mining was done in the Tennessee Valley. And this is the true story of Ducktown, Tennessee, where the ecological damage from the copper mining was so great that all wildlife, all birds, all insects could not survive there. They came to Tennessee and drove out the Cherokee. They called this place Ducktown. By By 1883, they'd cut down every tree for 50 miles around to burn the copper there, but sulfur filled the air, and soon a deadly rain was falling down. The soil washed away, but the railroad brought each day miners to Ducktown. Now back in 1939, we walked out on the line. We were striking for Ducktown. Neighbors old and young, they watched with dying lungs the scabs roll into town. Yeah, they came for you and me like they did the Cherokee. And like these ancient hills, we stood our ground. But both fights would be lost, a desert spread across what was once Ducktown. A few hundred of us stayed, once it was all hauled away. The earth cut down to bone. To hold the tunnels up, they'd flood the holes we dug. But the river cried and moaned. Then the owners all were gone. They packed up and moved on. They flew across the craters, red and brown. Once the mines were bare, they took their gains elsewhere, and they left behind Ducktown. Yeah, they left behind Ducktown. Okay, I have another true story for you. It's a baseball song, because we all miss baseball right about now, right? This is the true story of Mordecai Three Finger Brown, who led the Chicago Cubs to the World Series in 1908, a feat they would not accomplish again for 108 years until 2016. It's called The Ballad of Three Finger Brown. Come gather round the dugout, leave the bats and balls behind. In life and baseball, well, a hero's hard to find, and that's why we still remember all across this town tell the story of Three Finger Brown. He was born in Indiana, where he lost part of his hand. But then he found a curveball that could strike out any man. After St. Louis, he was Chicago bound. The Cubs had a rookie named Three Finger Brown. After St. Louis, he was Chicago bound. The Cubs had a rookie named Three Finger Brown. Now in 1908, the Giants, they had a fearsome night. They fought us to one final game, the season on the line. They had Christy Matheson to keep the Cubbies down. We gave the baseball to Three Finger Brown. But the gangsters, they had told him that his life was at stake. If they won the ball game, it would be his last mistake. With their threats in his pocket, he walked on to the mound. And no man stood taller than Three Finger Brown. Their threats in his pocket, he walked on to the mound. And no man stood taller than Three Finger Brown. His curveball dipped and darted right through the strike zone drop. The Giants never had a chance. The Cubs wound up on top. Yeah, he brought home the pennant, and then he brought home the crown. The pride of Chicago was Three Finger Brown. And so if you're in a tough spot and the odds are looking grim, and your team needs a hero, if they're gonna win, reach back for something extra and look into the crowd. Someone's watching, named Three Finger Brown. Yeah, he brought home the pennant and he brought home the crown. The pride of Chicago was Three Finger Brown. The pride of Chicago was Three Finger Brown. Three Finger Brown. Three Finger Brown. Three Finger Brown. I think it's time for some blues. This one's about two women who have very different personalities. Or maybe it's about one woman with two very different personalities. It's hard to say. It's called She's My Hollywood. You're like living on a country road. If Sunday morning had its own zip code, yeah, you're so sweet to treat me good. But she's the top down on a muscle car, a pulky swinging in a redneck bar. she's my Hollywood. You're the sunrise on a perfect day, a picnic blanket in the month of May. The girl next door from the neighborhood, but she's the zipper on a mini skirt, the kind of trouble that'll get you hurt. You're my hometown, but she's my Hollywood. Yeah, you're an angel singing in the choir. She's like sparks from a falling wire. Oh baby, you got style, you got class. She's like sand in an hourglass. Oh, you're the schoolgirl in a checkered dress, but her stiletto's gonna leave a mess. You're my hometown, but she's my Hollywood. You're a book and nothing but the truth. She's like pictures from a photo booth. Oh baby, you got charm, you got grace, but she's the poker in a fireplace. You're the kind of love that's built to last, but she's the bottom of a champagne glass. You're my hometown, but she's my Hollywood. I'd like to leave you all tonight with a reflective song, which is actually based on a poem by the novelist Thomas Hardy. Thanks again for listening, and thanks to the town of Hempstead for inviting me to play. I hope I see you all real soon. I can almost hear your voice when a whisper rides the wind. Words from long ago, they drift like falling snow, and I almost hear your voice. I can sometimes see your eyes when a stranger looks my way, but it turns out to be your shadow chasing me. But I sometimes see your eyes, just like a thief comes through a window and takes all he can find. Time makes off with your memories, but time leaves things behind. Yeah, time leaves things behind. I can feel you by my side, the stillness of the night. The long arm of the moon reaches across the room, and I feel you by my side. Just like a thief comes through a window and takes all he can find. Time makes off with your memories, but time leaves things behind. Yeah, time leaves things behind. Do you wonder where I am? And do you wonder where you'd be if some forgotten day, things had gone another way? And do you wonder where you'd be? Just like a thief comes through a window and takes all he can find. Time makes off with your memories, but time leaves things behind. Yeah, time leaves things behind. Time leaves things behind. Thanks again for listening. See you next time.